Last Friday, all across the OECS sub-region, the capital cities were witness to a tradition of great pomp and ceremony, the ritual of the opening of the law year. Lawyers from all across the Eastern Caribbean took part in a procession inherited from colonial masters in a display of public visibility that is miles removed from the reality of justice in the Caribbean. For the last few years, however, the speed of justice in the High Court and the Court of Appeal has made the procession into something to celebrate. Mario Michel is the acting Chief Justice of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court.
In 2023, a total of 7,742 cases were filed in the high courts in the 9 member states and territories of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, whilst 8,083 cases were disposed of. This is a clearance rate of over 100%, meaning that the high courts as a collective are hearing more cases than are being filed, so that a dent is being made on the backlog of cases in the system.
Caribbean justice has always suffered from too many cases of justice delayed. The mountains of cases in the backlogs were legendary just 2 decades ago. Now, however, there is a much different trend in play.
This is a promising indication that we have begun to reduce the case backlog. Indeed, this is the 3rd consecutive year of an over 100% clearance rate, with an upward movement from 68.13% in 2021 to 104.4% in 2023.
Some islands are doing far better than others, to say the least.
Clearance rates, though, are far from even, with a variation from 256.4% in Antigua and Barbuda to 34.62% in Dominica. The upward trend in the overall clearance rates may be credited to the impact of the implementation of the first 2 phases of the electronic litigation portal across all of the member states and territories. But robust measures are required to bring up to speed the states and territories with clearance rates of below 100%, particularly those with clearance rates as low as 34.62%. A total of 454 matters were filed in the Court of Appeal in 2023. The court, meaning the Court of Appeal, heard 324 matters in the full court sittings and 499 matters in chamber hearings. The court delivered 97 written judgments and 473 oral judgments. Like in the High Court, there is currently a more than 100% clearance rate of matters filed in the Court of Appeal.
In the Court of Appeal, the digital age seems to have also helped usher in a new age of swift justice.
And this level of performance, I might add, compares very favorably with courts within and without the Caribbean region. Indeed, it may well be said that we are streets ahead of our neighbors.
Chief Justice Mario Michel admitted that there were still delays on the front end and back end of court proceedings. However, if this trend continues, it will not be long before there is an entire generation that doesn't remember a time when every court case took too long to be called. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seaflay.